Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, November 30th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Euro-US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame. So on the Euro-US dollar monthly, I still believe that this right here is the end of a crescent. If this was on the 1 hour time frame, I would say that is an entry to go long right now. But it is the monthly time frame, so obviously we're not going to try to hold on to this trade for more than a year, but I do believe that is the end of a crescent. I do believe we are going to go up and make a 3, probably eventually make a 4 and a wave 5. And it looks to me like this is most likely going to turn into a big expanding flat on the monthly time frame. So taking it down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I think we have an expanding flat for the wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. This is 3 waves down on the daily, 3 waves up, 5 waves down. And it broke out on the high side, it broke out on the low side. It's pretty much a perfect expanding flat for the wave 2. And now I think we are very clearly in a wave 3, which I believe on the higher time frames will continue to make higher highs and higher lows. Taking it down to the daily time frame, we definitely have a pretty big turn to the downside, as you can see. I actually think there's a very good chance this is 3 waves up for the 1. I think this is a 2, and I believe this right here is all just subdivisions of a wave 3. I do see that this is probably going to make a pretty decent little pullback, but I still think that this is an uptrend. I still think it's going to go all the way up and probably take out the high of wave B, someplace around the 285 to 323 Fibonacci extension of wave 1. So let's take it right down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we are definitely in a pullback. It is a pretty strong pullback too. Now I assume that this is probably going to make a crescent to this last move up, but it possibly could turn into a bigger crescent, even end up doing something like that before it does end up continuing the uptrend. Which is why, even though I think this is a crescent to just this last wave up, I would be a little cautious. I wouldn't try to go long unless I see a nice impulsive engulfing move to the upside at a Fibonacci level, and it would be nice to see the end of a trend for this third wave, the potential wave C, before I even do end up going long. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, I think there is a pretty good chance this right here is a wave C. And if it is a wave C, then we will get a big Fibonacci bounce, a nice break of structure. If that does happen, then I will for sure be prepared to go long for the most likely the end of this ABC crescent and the beginning of the continuation of the uptrend, which I believe to be a big wave 3 on the much longer time frames. But for me, I definitely wouldn't be trying to go long unless I saw this picture right here with a nice break of structure and a Fibonacci bounce, because it could potentially turn into a bigger crescent. We always have to keep both sides of the coin open, but more likely than not, it is going to turn either at the 61 or the 78% and most likely end up continuing the uptrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.